on camera anymore. I feel like you need to go this fast. But the grass is so green.
What is up, MB gang? What is up? What is up? What is up? Today is May 2nd. It is a Monday. It is 1:55 p.m. and I am on my way to go run a few errands today. As y'all can see, I'm in the caddy. I haven't updated y'all in a few days, but my Cadillac is honestly complete how I actually wanted it. So I got some red brake calipers that I put on the Escalade. But yeah, so I got some red brake calipers that I put on the Escalade, and so they look really, really nice. Like, it sets it off to me, in my opinion. I'm gonna try to insert a picture over here or over here, whichever way, child. But I'm gonna try to insert a picture so that way you guys can get like the full effect. But pretty much the Escalade is white with black trimming and black rims, and the brake calipers that's inside of the rims are red. So when you see the vehicle, you know, you see like a little taste of red, a little taste, not too much, not too much. I'm officially happy with it. I got my plates as well, like my custom plates, because I ordered that as well.
Lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suites on deposit.
Show them what you got.
I got me a biscuit.
Who?
A biscuit.
So as y'all can see, that is his new haircut. So if you guys are in the Marshall area, there is a barber by the name of Elmo. I will link all his information like right here, and also check down below in the description box. It'll have his address and like his Instagram page. But to me, he's the best barber in this East Texas area. He's the only one that I let Chandler go to. So if you guys are looking for a barber or somebody like that, then make for sure you go to Elmo. Good morning, y'all. It is 5:39 in the morning. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd, and I am on my way to work. I'm running behind a little bit, which I don't mind it at all, but I'm running behind because Cordell had work last night, and then I had to wake up super early, drop Chandler off to my mom, and they'll take him to school. And then now I'm headed to work, but child, I forgot my debit card at the house, so I had to double back, go get the debit card, and then I could head to work. Y'all see that? It is like thundering and lightning right now. But yeah, so I'm headed to work. Child, I just really wish I could have like stayed in the bed, because I didn't know it was gonna rain, and you know, some of the best sleep come whenever it's raining. So really wish that I could have been off today, but for some odd reason, child, tell me why I scheduled myself for 5 days this week. Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened or how I even managed to schedule myself for 5 days this week, but we gonna roll with it, girl. And we gonna collect that check at the end of the week, because since I'm travel, I get paid every single week, and we get paid on Fridays, so that's a plus. I don't have my lashes anymore, so the reason why I don't have my lashes done is because I really just wanted to take a break from lashes. Like, every so often I get into that funk or that groove of where I don't want to wear lashes and I kind of want to let my natural lashes grow out. So that right there is the mood that I'm in. I'm just trying to, oh, that reminds me, I didn't check my mail because my lash little serum that I ordered off of Amazon, it's supposed to be in the mailbox right now. So I gotta figure out if it's in the mailbox when I come back home from work. But so like I said, I work 5 days this week. I've already worked Sunday. I was off Monday. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, and then I work Friday, Saturday. Yep, that's my schedule. So, but after this week though, which I've already looked, I'm only working 3 days a week, which I'm super happy about because I get to be at home more. And then if you guys, which I don't think I told y'all, but so as far as in Cordell's business, like with the oil field, if you've watched any of my previous vlogs, then with the oil field, they have like a net 30, a net 60, or a net 45, meaning that they don't pay you until but they have like 30 days to pay you. You get what I'm saying? Or they have 45 days to pay you, or they have 60 days to pay you. So finally, we were able to reap the proceeds from him doing some jobs like almost a month ago. So I'm really ecstatic and proud of him for that. It just seems so surreal, child, that he's a business owner now and he is doing what he did for other companies for himself. It's so surreal, but I am really, really proud of him. But child, it is pouring down raining, and I'm driving and I'm trying to vlog. So to ensure my safety, your girl about to go ahead and get up off of here, honey, because I got to get to work safely. So I'm gonna catch y'all when I arrive at my place of establishment for work.
Hold on, fuck that.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Yeah, tension between us just like big fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, 'cause we're falling apart.
Good morning, y'all. Let me sit y'all up here. Okay, so good morning. The time is 5:21. I am up making my breakfast for the day. Of course, you already know I make my coffee and my Keurig. I get the McDonald's K-Cup. Like, I always have to start my day with coffee. Like, every single day, I'm starting my day with coffee. It's 5:21. I'm up making my breakfast and stuff and getting ready to get out the house. I have to be out the house by 5:30 to be on time. Hang on. Baby, I gotta count how many times I put my creamer in there, but I do use this Coffee Mate salted caramel chocolate creamer. Best stuff. It is the best stuff. So if you can get your hands on it, get it. Just getting prepared for my day. I got 2 more days after this. I'm off Thursday, which is tomorrow, and then I work Friday, Saturday. I tried to vlog a little bit yesterday for y'all, but which it wasn't even that bad. Yesterday was not that bad, y'all. And then when I did get off from work, I went straight into talking to my husband. Totally forgot to pick the camera up, but yesterday I started out the patients I started out with 5 patients yesterday. And if you guys do not know, Like I told y'all, my new home unit is like a med-surg ortho type, trauma ortho type of floor, and I love it. I actually did not think I was gonna like it that much, but I actually kind of like it, to be real. I did that. I sat down, made my schedule with my manager yesterday, which the manager is only like 30. She's like super young, but I asked her, I was like, how are you liking it? Because she just got in her position in November. She was like, you know, it's okay. She was like, but, you know, it's really different. But yeah, so she's super young. But I sat down, made my schedule with her. I'm only doing my 3 days a week because, as you guys know, I'm really trying to be productive. And I really am trying to... you know, just be a little bit better with posting and being present for you guys and putting out content. But today I'm gonna be a little bit more mindful and try to, you know, vlog and everything like that. But normally, like in the morning after I get report, what I normally do is I go get that vital sign machine and I go round on every single one of my patients. Sorry y'all, it's like a little gnat flying around, so that's why I'm looking up, because but anyway, what I was saying was, whenever I first get to the floor, what I like to do is, of course, go around on my patients, like, you know, get bedside report. It depends, honey. If the manager is standing there, then, you know. But yeah, so once we are done with report, I get the vital sign machine and then I go check on everybody. I see how their pain is and if they need anything. So by the time that med pass come around, which med pass for me starts at about 8, because it, like, everybody's meds really start at like 9, but you got an hour before and an hour after. I start my med pass at 8, so that way I don't have to prolong it. And because to me, you never know how busy your day is going to get, so I like to go ahead and get my most time consuming. Yeah, I like to go ahead and get my most time consuming stuff out the way, so that way if I was to get like a new admission or something like that, like my meds and stuff are caught up. Now, as far as in like charting and stuff like that, I don't do the charting as I go because it takes too long. So I just go in with in to see my patients. I check on them. I ask them, you know, when was their last bowel movement and things like that. I listen to them and ask about their pain level, because that's important to me, because I don't want to keep having to be coming in your room because you were complaining of pain. No, I need to know what your pain is. So that way, when I come in with your meds, I can come in with your pain medicine. So that's what I like to do. And so for me, by like yesterday, by 10:30 yesterday in the morning, baby, I was already done with my bad, I'm looking at my coffee. Look a little light today. But yeah, so by the time that, by like yesterday at 10:30, I was already done. So I was like, what the what? Yeah, I was like, man, I'm not used to this. Like, I'm normally still like on that other floor, 2 North. I'm still like passing meds at 10:30, because on that floor, the majority of your patients are like total care, or there are at times 1 assist, which a lot of times they need like a lot of assistance. So they pretty much close to times 2 assist. So I was just so surprised that I was done with everything so soon, because, you know, I'm not used to that unless I was on like my old floor that I used to be on, which is the renal med-surg floor. But as you guys know, if you've been watching my vlogs, it closed down, so I have a new home unit now, which is the trauma ortho unit. Pretty chill, not too crazy. I discharged 2 of my patients and 1 went to surgery, and then I got my surgery 1 back, and then I admitted 1 back. So hopefully I get the same patients from yesterday. Now I will say this though, if you have the same patients, which, let me sit down. Like, if you have the same patients, and like for nurses, we work 3 shifts a week because we work 12-hour shifts, and that's considered full time. So if you have your same patients those 3 days, it helps tremendously. You get what I'm saying? Because you already know the patient, you already got a rapport with the patient, you already know like their needs and things like that, like as far as in like assistance, you already know how they like their meds. You already know like, hey, this person likes her pain medicine like as soon as she gets up, or this person likes her pain medicine like right before therapy. Like, you know, you already know these type of things, and it helps. It helps a lot whenever you get like a routine down with your patients. And then I think another reason why I love that floor so much is because, hang on, let me finish tying this shoe real quick. The majority of the patients there, they are patients that are already, like they can get up and do things. You get what I'm saying? Because physical therapy, one thing about that floor, physical therapy is on it, baby. They are on it. They are like in and out, working with your patients, trying to get stuff done. That is one thing I will say that I like about that floor. As y'all can see, I am in Old Faithful, which is the Tahoe. But yeah, so like I was saying, child, to be honest, I don't even know what I was saying, but I think I was along the lines of saying that, you know, when you have your same set patients, you get to build like a really, really good rapport with them. You understand their routine. You know, like in the morning time, this patient, you know, will want pain medicine and things like that. So I personally love having the same set patients. Like I absolutely love it. I really, really do. So that's one good thing about, you know, having this floor, is because like, you know, I get to have that continuation of like care or the same set of patients. So that's really, really good. But in other news, as far as in like, you know, my routine, what I do, like I said, I get rapport. Sometimes we do have to get bedside rapport. I go in, I see my patients, I ask how their pain is and see if I can give them pain medicine with the morning med pass. I take their vitals and stuff like that, and I do my assessment. I don't chart it, but I have my assessment in my head. So that way when I come to that patient's chart, which this hospital system uses Epic. I don't know if I said that in any of my other vlogs, but they use Epic. So once I come to that patient in Epic, then I already know like, oh, hey, their lungs sounded like this. They had active bowel sounds and stuff like that. You know, I don't chart my assessment. I have it all in my head, which luckily for me, I've been, you know, doing nursing for 10 years, so I'm able to remember my assessment. I don't like bringing that big bulky computer on wheels or a cow in the room. What I like to bring in the room is like this little rover. So I don't know if any other system has this, but so for UT Health System, they have like the little iPhone type of charting system that's already set up with Epic. I absolutely love it. So like in the morning time when I'm getting my patient vitals, I just bring in that little iPhone thing and I put all the vitals in. I put what your pain medicine is. You know, I can look up labs on it. I can look up your allergies. I can look to see what's due next and what's coming up. Like, it's very, very much so helpful. I can acknowledge new orders that may have came across. Like, it's really, really nice. Of course, there's some things like a full-blown assessment. You can't do it on the rover, or at least I haven't tried to do it on the rover, but I love that about that. But yeah, so that once I'm done passing my morning meds and stuff like that, I then will go and sit down, which like I said, around like 10 or so, I was done passing meds. So with that being said, then I use that time to sit down and chart everything, which that normally takes me about maybe an hour, because stuff in Epic is just like a point and click. And then I check like my Epic chat messages. I message doctors if there were any concerns or anything like that. Unless it's like really urgent, then of course I'll run up there to the nurse's station and like, you know, Epic chat the doctors and stuff like that. But a lot of the time they are making their rounds early in the morning time, so I'm able to catch them and say, hey, what's the update, what's the plan, you know, and things like that. It's super helpful that you know what the plan is for your patient, So that way when you're giving off report, you know, you can let them know, like, hey, so this is what the plan is. Like, you know, I feel like it's great to have a continuation like that, or like a good report like that, should I say, because I like to know, like, okay, well, what's our plan for our patient? Like, what are we going to do? Like, are we continuing IV antibiotic therapy? Are we waiting for a bed in inpatient rehab? Because a lot of the times in the morning times they will do like a length of stay meeting, and so it's beneficial then to know what the plan is. So especially if they got surgery, like one of my patients had surgery today. He'll have surgery today, and so it's beneficial. It's beneficial for the next oncoming nurse to know that. So a lot of times if you're looking for like the plan or how to figure out what's the plan or the next steps, case management will make a note majority of the time, and so you can just go back and reference what case management said about the patient. But yeah, so that's just what I do. I'm about to focus on eating my breakfast, which is just 2 Eggo waffles. It's like those mini cinnamon ones. I love those. And it's just that pre-cooked bacon that only takes 30 seconds. And it's my CarleRaee McDonald's coffee with my salted caramel chocolate creamer in it. Preferably 6 pumps of that salted caramel creamer. But yeah, so I'm gonna focus on eating my breakfast, y'all, and like I said, I will try to vlog a little bit more today. Yesterday was a bust, girl. I vlogged a little bit here and there, but I'm gonna try to do more today. So
I'm so cold, you got me out here.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average, when you really the plan.
Only me, but I was wrong. She was wrong.
Hey, how you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit in?
drawing blood this morning, so grabbing my setup stuff. I don't see any 10cc cylinders. It was actually due earlier today, honey, but I ain't have that type of time, so I am about to get a biohazard bag, which, oh man, they only have the super big ones. Oh, there's small ones. Okay, and I have to draw a lavender top, which they are right here. So let's go.
Average, when you really the plan. How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit and act like it was nothing? How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna throw it away and say I love it?
Okay, well, that's you. But on the other hand, me, oh, I'm gonna turn up.
I'm so cold, you got me out here.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average, when you really the plan.
Only me, but I was wrong. She was wrong.
Hey, how you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit and act like it was nothing? Yeah, how you gonna throw it away? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna grow it all away and say my love it though it's not the same? Yeah, how you gonna grow it away? Grow it away. Acting like the same and nothing.
So I'm trying this one more time to try to vlog and talk to y'all since I just got off work. I hope y'all can hear me, but in this old school Tahoe, girl, it can get kind of loud. But anyway, so I am off. I am almost about like 30 minutes from home, but I had a few phone calls and text messages to send through. But as you guys saw, I was very intentional about vlogging and stuff like that while I was at work. So today overall was pretty good. It was kind of chill. I know towards the morning shift it was a little bit better, but my bad. But towards like I say around like 5 o'clock, it started getting busy. Patients started coming back from surgery. I got a new admission, so it was kind of hectic for a little bit. But overall today I discharged 2. I got one back. I sent I sent 2 of them to surgery, and they both came back before shift change. So it was a little kind of hectic. And so like I told y'all, I'm on a trauma ortho floor, and so you're passing a lot of pain medicine. So today was one of those days where I really felt like I was slanging nothing but pain medicine. I had patients that had like multiple pain medications like morphine, Q4, but it's on a different schedule, and then oxycodone or hydrocodone or whatever codone, Tylenol 3 codone, like whatever. And it was just one of them days. But overall, it wasn't as bad as the ER, and it wasn't as bad as the other floor, 2 North, that I told y'all about. I really think the dysfunction with 2 North is just that it's just not organized right. Things aren't done a proper way. For one, to start it off, like, you know, whenever you get a report, like the floors that you go to, they will hand you like they'll hand you the like report sheet. Well, on 2 North, baby, they don't have no report sheet. They don't have no report sheet, so you make your own type of situation. And then everybody over there is like total care. Nobody can get up and do for themselves, really. Everybody's a blood sugar. Everybody is on telly. So it can be a lot. And so, but nonetheless, anywhere is better than 2 North, honey. I'm telling you, anywhere is better than 2 North. I really hope I got some good footage for you guys. But just to kind of like give you a synopsis of what all my day consists of is like, so from 7 o'clock when I first get there, what I like to do is go ahead, sign in, and get all my patients like pretty much assigned to me. So that way, that little rover that I showed you guys in some of the clips, that little rover, whenever I go into the patient's rooms and stuff like that, I can chart my vitals and intakes and outputs and things like that on that little machine right there. So, but yeah, overall though, I like to go ahead, sign in to my patients, give report, go do vitals really quick, pass my meds when pretty much at that time where I start passing my meds at 8 o'clock, you know, I'll be passing meds anywhere from 8 to 10. I'm gonna give it anywhere from 8 to 10. By 10, I'm done passing all my meds for all 6 or 5 of my patients. And so normally what I like to do at that time is sit down and chart all my assessments. Of course, you know, if one of my patients call and need something, I'll get up and do it. But for the majority of the time, I am doing my assessments and things like that. So by lunchtime, you know, there's AccuChecks, other meds to give. And so, you know, and then you got some other patients that may have some meds to give. And then, of course, at 4 o'clock, you know, you got your blood sugars again. By shift change, you're just tying up all the loose ends and things like that. So pretty much that's how your day goes. I had a really good team today, which made it very good. Whenever you have a good team or you're working with a good group of people, then your shift should go better for you. But so let me tell y'all one thing that is so near and dear to my heart, and I want all my new babies to know, y'all got to learn how to time manage. Like, if you got a patient's medication that's due at 1, 2, and 3 o'clock, baby, it looks like at 2 o'clock, you coming in there to give your 1 o'clock med, you coming in there to get a 2 o'clock med, and you coming in there to get that 3 o'clock med. You don't need to keep running in and out that room at 1, then at 2, then at 3. It's gonna wear yourself. You're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna wear yourself out. You gotta learn how to couple your care. And then when you in there, you anticipate their needs. Ask them if they need something. You got enough water. You got enough juice. Like, what else do you need? Like, couple your care. You get what I'm saying? That'll cut down on you having to go into the room so often. You get what I'm saying? Frequently check on their pain. How's your pain? How's your pain? How's your pain? So that way, that'll cut down on how many times you got to come in there to give a outlying type of pain medication. But unfortunately for me, on the floor that I was working, like I told you, I had the patients where they had multiple medications that could be given, like whether it be Flexeril, whether it be hydrocodones or Norcos or oxycodone or Percocets, whatever, or morphine or Dilaudid. You know, a lot of times they had like multiple things that they could get to keep their pain under control. But I will say one thing about the trauma and ortho floor, baby, they're going to keep their pain under control. But just make for sure you guys are really trying to do that. The biggest hurdle that I would tell you that new nurses face is time management. You got to start getting your routine down. You got to start, you know, trying to figure out how you can better manage your time so you can be more available and have more time to sit and chill. And so that way, if they do throw you a new admission, you're not behind the 8-ball trying to scramble and get shit done. So please learn time management. Like, that's the number one thing, time management. Pretty much today is the 4th, and so as I was sitting there thinking and talking to my other co-workers, you know, of course, like I told y'all, I used to work on 2 West A, but that unit closed down. So I went to go visit the floor where 2 West A moved to, and so I come to the realization that, like, shit, my contract ends in the next month, and so I don't know for sure where I will go after this contract. I know for a fact that I'm going to take off for like 2 weeks because I have a vacation plan. So I may pick back up if at that same hospital if they have travel again. If they don't, then oh well. I will just travel somewhere else if need be. But yeah, so I don't even know if I'm going to even come back to Med-Surg. I may try my hand at IMC, because one thing about Med-Surg, baby, you gonna get them 6 patients. You gonna get them 6. And sometimes, and I mean, just being real, sometimes 6 patients can be overwhelming. I mean, hell, at least in the ER, you only got 4 patients, but they were 4 critical patients and you were constantly doing a turnover. But you know, it has its good and bad on both ends. I will say this though, on floor nursing, you have more time to sit and chill. It's not always crazy and chaotic like the emergency room. So if you like crazy, chaotic, and you're a adrenaline junkie and a thrill seeker, ER or ICU will be your best fit. But if you like critical care and you like to really take care of your patients, ICU is your better fit. But yeah, as far as in like Med-Surg, that's one thing. Don't let them tell y'all that y'all gotta start out in Med-Surg. No, you don't. Like, y'all ain't gotta start out in Med-Surg. Start out in whatever specialty you want to. Like, don't let them tell you that you gotta start out in Med-Surg. Who said that? Why? Why does Med-Surg have to be the stepping stone? Child, bye, gone on. I never wanted to be a Med-Surg nurse, but being in the ER for 10 years, baby, I needed a change. I was getting burnt out. Things just weren't what they used to be. I'm going to say that. They weren't what they used to be. So, but like I said, now that I've had a little taste of Med-Surg, I think I may go back and, I think I'm going to try IMC, or I may even try like, pre-op. or a post-op. I may try my hand at one of those. It don't sound too bad right now. I need to explore my options and try. My bad, y'all. And try different like realms of nursing or whatever. But I may try my hand at that. But yeah, so right now I'm just trying to make it to the house before I fall asleep, child. And I mean, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm not paying attention to the road, and I'm vlogging at the same time. But child, I'm just so ready to take this shower and lay it down, honey. I really am. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. But if you aren't subscribed, then girl, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there down below. I would love it if you joined the NB gang, the Nurse Babe gang. But yeah, so I will catch you guys in my next vlog. Bye, babes.